We are about to experience a most extraordinary landform here in northeastern New Mexico. If you look at that just incredible expanse out ahead of us, what it is the Canadian River Canyon. And it is a true major canyon of the American West, possibly the least known canyon of that scale. And obviously, as the name implies, it's where the Canadian River, on its drop from the Rockies towards the Arkansas River, cuts through this elevated tableland, which is found to the east of the Rocky Mountains. So right now we're traveling east with the Rocky Mountains at our back, and we're going to directly cross this canyon. So as you can see out there, there's just an incredible expanse of rough country, and I understand that it's probably somewhat difficult to make out on film, but you can perceive how we're dropping. And this video is going to be a little bit longer just because the scale of what we're looking at here is so large that, you know, just the descent down into the canyon requires miles and miles, and you just continuously drop. I would estimate you're dropping from over 6,500 feet, probably nearly 7,000 feet. And I would think it's probably under 5,500 feet down at the actual river. So it's just something you kind of have to appreciate and give it a little bit of time to unfold. It's pretty interesting if you really imagine there is water in the bottom, and it depends on the season how much there should be, but at high water you could float probably with a canoe or a raft or a similar conveyance, essentially from the Rocky Mountains all the way down the Canadian. It goes across, goes into the Texas Panhandle, crosses Texas, and it'll eventually hit the Arkansas, at which point down in there at some point it becomes navigable water. The Arkansas, of course, exits into the Mississippi River and then out to the sea at New Orleans. So, you know, if you throw a rubber ducky in down here at the bottom, the thing's going to come out into the Gulf of Mexico. Pretty extraordinary, and I don't know if the river was used as transportation in that way during the Mountain Man era, but I would really have to presume that it probably was, simply because it provided a waterborne highway from the Rocky Mountains near Taos, where large amounts of beaver were trapped, all the way down to the commercial entrances at the Mississippi. And we're going to pause a little, and I'm going to start again once we're really in the canyon.